Hello, everyone. This is Talk for Glory, episode 214. We're 214 episodes deep into Talk for Glory. We are 24 hours, hell, maybe 20 hours away from a Wrestle Kingdom. But you guys already got Wrestle Kingdom predictions. Now we talk about a dynasty. And what dynasty that is? It's AEW / New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Dynasty 2025 predictions. Once again, guys, Happy New Year's. I'm going to be messing up a lot when it comes to these thumbnails. I might put 2024 and then I got to fix it like 30 seconds later. But I saw the card and I'm not going to lie to you. I am going to speed run a couple of these. Starting with the first one. For the ROH Tag Team Championships, it is, which I didn't even know these guys had a tag team name, Goldust. Yes, I'm still saying Goldust. Sammy Guevara defending ROH Tag Team Champions versus House of Lame, House of Mid, House of... I'm not going to try and swear. I'm not going to try and swear that much. Just House of Boring. Yoshinobu Kanemaru and Show. Yeah, I got the Texas boys winning, the Texas Rangers, whatever the hell you guys want to call these guys. Goldust's first non-black tag team partner that's not related to him. But yeah, I got them winning, and they're going to retain those ROH tag titles. Now, I was surprised when I first saw that this was on the pre-show. It is a four-way featuring multiple companies. Representing Stardom is the Black Peach Momo Watanabe versus representing AEW, Willow Nightingale representing CMLL, Persephone? Someone could correct me about that. But representing ROH, the Minion Overlord, the Fallen Goddess, the American Joshi, the forever longest reigning women's world champion, the longest reigning women's champion currently in wrestling today, Athena. Just wow. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I actually like this. Four-way. If there's only like one true complaint about it, it's just that it's just on the pre-show. That's my only issue. Like, why? Why would you have this on the pre-show? This could have been an opener. I wouldn't be mad. But hey, I ain't the booker. You guys put in matches wherever you guys want. You guys do what you do. And I do call Momo Watanabe a seasonal tryhard. And, the year just started, so I'm hoping Momo tries here. Willow Nightingale is probably one of, the highlights of AEW. If you don't look at Willow Nightingale and you don't think face of the women's division, or dare I say, when it comes to, AEW, name me 5 OG AEW originals, Willow Nightingale does come to mind. Or if you guys can think of, a pillars when it comes to Willow, if you guys can think of, an AEW pillars, I would definitely throw Willow Nightingale in whatever 4 you guys would think of as well. And I don't know too much about the girl from CMLL, and I don't want to try to fuck up her name again. But I did see highlights, and as someone who grew up on CMLL and AAA wrestling, I love that not once throughout time has it felt like they lost who they are. So she's gonna be awesome, and I love that. I love that for her. And Athena. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This should be a 4-way for the ROH Women's Championship. That's actually what this is about for me. This is worldwide competition for Athena. Should have just made it for the title. Actually, you guys can answer that as well. How do you feel about the women's 4-way? And do you think that it should be a fatal 4-way, not just for bragging rights for each promotion, but also, should the fatal 4-way be for the Ring of Honor Women's Championship? All right, now let's get to the main card. And as you guys know here on Top for Glory, the card order is whatever the hell we feel like it on here. So to start us off, it's Claudio Castagnoli versus Shota Umino. So in a lot of these matches where it either has the challenger or champion of Wrestle Kingdom, I'm leaving it blank just in case they become champion. If they do, then you can view this basically for like the IWGP World title. But I like the idea of this match where Shota wanted Mox. Mox said, nah, fuck that. And instead just got Cesaro for this. And he's just like, you got it, boss. We're tired of beating up Jay White anyways. And maybe throughout 2025, Shota Umino goes on this little streak of beating like Death Riders one by one until he gets to Mox. Who knows? Maybe Mox versus Shota is a Forbidden Door match. But as for who I've got to go with Shota Umino. You know, the fans may have turned on him. The kids may have turned on him. I don't think his dad turned on him yet. But here on Talk for Glory, you know what? We haven't given up on Shooter yet. Not yet. Next, and again, because Yota Tsuji's facing David Finlay, this might be for the IWGP Global title. But he's facing the scapegoat. He's facing Jack Perry. And Yota Tsuji was a phenomenal talent this year. Yota Tsuji won the New Japan Cup, G1. He was in the G1 finals. And then the dude just didn't disappoint. I've already said in multiple videos, he is the best out of the three new Musketeers. Sorry about that. That's a mouthful. And facing Jack Perry, who I think was on one of the best runs on his return. Like, so what? He lost the TNT title. The dude did enough. I like Jack Perry's promos. Like, call it vague or cryptic. It's kind of funny to me, honestly. But as to why Jack Perry decided to attack Yota Tsuji, I don't know. Am I excited for this match? Probably. Also, are we counting Jack Perry as still a member of House of Torture? I need answers on that. But be all and end all, okay, so if this is for the global title, I've got Yota Tsuji winning this. But if it's no title at all, I've got Jack Perry winning. But speaking of global title, next is the Savage King, the leader of the Bullet Club War Dogs. Not one time, but two-time global champion. He beat Dolph Ziggler to get it back. And most importantly,
that's my dog for real.
That's Clark Connor's dog for real. David Finlay. Versus a savage in his own right. A king in his own right. Brody King of the House of Black. Now, I don't know if these guys faced on New Japan Strong enough times, but what I do know is this is probably the deadliest versions of both guys. And at first, I wanted like Juice Robinson or Jay White to challenge David Finlay. But then when I saw Brody King, I was like, okay, obviously Brody King's losing. But then I thought, wait a minute. Brody King's kind of on fire. He had a kick-ass C2. And, you know, it's not the first time AEW's taken the title from New Japan. And a lot of people are saying this is the year where David Finlay becomes IWGP World Champion. If there's one thing that I talked about when it came to Bullet Club leaders, it's how almost all of them became IWGP World Champions in their first run as Bullet Club leader. Well, first year. But who am I to say that David Finlay doesn't walk away with the global title? But it's my predictions. My predictions is the house gets gold that being the IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. But again, that's if David Finlay beats Yota Tsuji. Now let's dive into some actual concrete confirmed championship matches. It is for both the New Japan Strong and the Rev Pro British Undisputed Championship. It is Sasha Banks, Mercedes Moné, call whatever the fuck you guys want, versus the Venus, Mina Shirakawa. I know a lot of you guys want Mina. A lot of you guys want Mina a little too much, honestly. But I don't know how I feel about this match. Maybe because it came back too fast, and I was on the side of, Hazuki versus Sasha doesn't sound bad for a Dynasty. I was under that impression, but I am also glad in this match because a lot of people were for some reason saying that they're going to do a double title match between Mayu and Sasha for Dynasty, so I'm glad that's not the case. I am so happy that's not the case. One moment, guys. Okay, I'm back. I was having some audio issue being able to hear myself. But back to what I was saying. This is an actual match that's confirmed double titles. And I'm glad that it's not Mayu. But I don't know how I feel about this. For one, I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's cool if Sasha does the whole belt collector gimmick," but I'm kind of tired of seeing people with two titles. And maybe it's just me because how much wrestling I'm consuming, but like when you see Roman, Kenny, Osprey, I'm pretty sure like there's one more person that's like done the belt collector, shtick, and it's like a yearly thing now. It's literally like a yearly thing where it's like there's somebody in wrestling that's gonna have two belts. But yeah, I don't know what to say about this match other than just like I got Sasha winning this. But if Mina wins, this is the greatest win in Mina's career. It'll be bigger than when she won the white belt. All right, our next match is for the IWGP Tag Team Champion. I know why that says Decider, but the IWGP Tag Team Championship because they're vacant because Hanare had too much mana in his leg and it broke. But it is the protector, the hero, the only Khan that matters, the Goat Khan, and a mysterious partner versus Generation Me, Max Buck, Jeremy Buck, Nick Jackson, Matt Jackson, the young.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but can you show a little more respect next time and call us by our God-given names of Nicholas and Matthew Jackson? You see. I'm sorry to cut you off, but can you show a little more respect next time and call us by our God-given names of Nicholas and Matthew Jackson? You see.
Okay, there we go. It looks like the Young Bucks were a little late to interrupting me. But Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, as I like to call them, as Smoove likes to call them, the corporate Bucks. Now, this is actually one of the matches I am looking forward to, as the Young Bucks' first IWGP World Tag Team run was shit. It was fucking horrible. It was beating Evil and Sonata and Dominion so we could get the cool little photo of, the Bucks with the heavyweight tag titles and Kenny with the world title, and then Ibushi's just there and he's happy to be there, supporting his golden lover. And then they lose the GOD like in September. But that was like 2018. And as much as I enjoy the corporate Bucks, I enjoy the Bucks of youth. I enjoy HR. These are New Japan Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championship. It's 2024. We aren't relying on the Young Bucks with tag titles anymore. We aren't doing that. Now, who can be the Great Okan's mystery tag team partner? Maybe it can be the Imperial Unit, Jeff Cobb. Maybe it can be TJP. Maybe me and Kira. Maybe Hinare will walk it off. Maybe it'll be any of the new United Empire members that I just recently found out about. Maybe it'll be Mark Davis. Maybe it'll be Gideon Gray. Who knows? Maybe I'm reaching here. Maybe it'll be... Where is it? Did I delete that button? Yes, I did. But maybe it'll be the Tough for Glory 2023 winner, Will by God Ospreay. But honestly, yeah, I think that whoever Great Okan's partner is, I think they'll get the win, keeping the titles in New Japan and keeping the tag titles in United Empire. Because I do think that just like how last year was TMDK's year, I think this year's United Empire's year finally. Now, does this make the Young Bucks look bad? Absolutely not. They're decorated tag team champions. You can name them: IWGP Junior, Heavyweight, Trios champions, or multiple-time AEW tag team champions. Trios champions. They are a well-established team, so no damage is much success to Great Okan and mystery tag team on the field. One moment. That match for never openweight championship. It's the winner should have Tomohiro Ishii. So just like how yesterday was the battle of can you break my mind, spirit, body, soul. Now it's here comes a new challenger. And he hits harder. Yeah, I don't know who thought, oh yeah, after beating the shit out of each other, we'll be ready for Ishii. I know Takeshita knocked out Ishii, but how ready are you 24 hours after you fight Shingo Takagi? To me, Shingo Takagi is like top 5, top 10 in New Japan Pro Wrestling right now. But Kenosuke Takeshita is a goddamn animal. And if you guys are just watching Wrestle Kingdom or just watching Wrestle Dynasty, and you guys only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches you guys want to watch, I recommend you watch the Never Openweight Championship. Because if you're someone who just likes that stiff kind of wrestling, that match is calling your name. Takeshita versus Shingo Takagi might be a match of the year contender. When it comes to the Top for Glory Awards, when it comes to the match of the month, there's a Wrestle Kingdom match always every year. But who do I have between the winner of Konosuke Takeshita or Shingo versus Tomohiro Ishii? I got whoever won between Shingo and Takeshita, because I refuse to have a one-day title run. Next, it is hypothetically, maybe for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. It is the Noodle Man. It is Absolute Techers, Vegan Techers. It is the man that changed the game, the guy that said, "I'm not waiting." It is versus oh shit. That's nickname. The guy that got hit in the nuts with toilet paper in New York City, and that was the loudest pop ever, and I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna speed run this one too. Ricochet's gonna get turned into a pretzel. Zach's gonna use like 90 submissions, even though all he had to use was 5. And if I'm wrong, then in review I'll be like, "Oh damn, that was a really good match." I know there's maybe like a couple Ricochet fans. Unfortunately, I'm just not one of them. I was a fan of his style when he was in WWE. When maybe there were like 2 or 3 people that can do it, but in a company where I'm seeing it all the time, I need him to stand out more. Maybe in this match he will, but again, this is something I'm gonna speed run. Now, before I talk about this match, I understand that I'm doing this a little late, not late, a little early in the day. This isn't Taco Bell's normal load up time. We normally do these around 7, 8, 9, 10 p.m. But I do want to say thank you to everyone that'll be listening to this in the future. You guys know what to do when it comes to Topic Lore. You guys can follow the socials. You guys know to follow YoungSmoove at YoungSmooveTFG on his Twitter, Enigma_B4_ on my Twitter. On my Instagram. Don't have TikTok anymore, guys. Enigma_B4_ is my Twitch. Smoove1 and his Twitch. Remember, guys, to follow Topic Glory everywhere, that being Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube, especially YouTube. Never forget that, guys. Now let's get on to the main event, that being the best bout machine still, the One-Winged Angel. I don't know what to call it. Is he fragile? Someone that could have been a potential Top Glory superstar of the year if, maybe Top Glory started like in 2018. Not starting in 2018, but like January 2018 or 2017 even. But he's facing War Ready, Crash Out King, New Japan Strong Heavyweight Champion.
That's my dog for real.
I have no idea how Park keeps getting back here. He's Clark Connor's dog for real, Gabe Kidd. This is Gabe Kidd's biggest match ever. And on top of that, this is Kenny Omega's most deadliest match, because this man is the Crash Out King. This man is ready to fight and fuck you up. When I said that over the couple years, the Never Openweight Championship has felt like the world title to me, it's been because of some Gabe Kidd matches, because of some Shingo matches, because of a Despy match. When it comes to a scrap, Gabe Kidd got it. When it comes to wrestling, Kenny Omega's great. But when you mix these two, it's like oil and water. It'll just get messy. But I think that's the beauty of it as well. There is a beauty in war, but at the same time, there ain't no beauty in getting your ass whooped. Do I think Kenny Omega will be able to do what he did against Ospreay? I don't think so. I don't even think we'll be getting a Kenny Omega of, let's say, 2017, 2018. I know a lot of people like to say, like, oh, when he's in Japan, like, he's just different. Kenny's coming off of a sickness, an injury. And Gabe Kidd has been going through the scraps all year long. So I don't know how well Kenny's cardio is. I don't know how well Kenny's body's holding up. All I know is Gabe Kidd will exploit that. But there's one thing Kenny has that Gabe doesn't, and that's the one-wing angel. And only one person that's kicked out, that being Kota Ibushi. And I think if Kenny hits that move, whether it be the moment the bell rings or on his dying breath, he can get the win. And because I believe it's out of nowhere, not like the RKO or the Blade Runner, I do think Kenny Omega does have this. But with all that being said, that was the Wrestle Dynasty 2025 predictions. I want to thank everyone that will be listening to this. I see that we have 2 viewers, so thanks for still being here. I don't see any comments, but that's okay, guys. I just wanted to get this one out. I wanted to finish off the Wrestle Kingdom and Wrestle Dynasty predictions. So left to do now is just enjoy the weekend, guys. Have a great day and or night. Let me know, let Talk for Glory know, what match are you looking forward to the most? And actually, I'll say that now. What match are you guys looking forward to the most between Wrestle Kingdom and Wrestle Dynasty? But like I was saying, times weird bosses. Enjoy rest of it. Guys, what is we talking about? Stay safe, have a great day and night. Just wrestling.